Going on, family? What's going on? Wolfpack Cigar Club. Tonight we have a special night. We got our brothers Remy and Carlos, the owners of Clime Cigars. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good. Good night. I mean,
Doing good, man.
Good
you know,
evening.
good,
Yeah.
good.
Can't
Yeah,
complain,
yeah,
middle
I
of the
know, I know, I know.
almost towards the back,
Um,
but you're good.
so
Yeah,
so
man.
tonight,
Good.
guys, we're going live, right? So we're trying something new. We are trying to go live on our YouTube channel at the same time as Instagram. So give me a second. I already see Rafi already here. Rafi, pero how do I join in?
We should be up and running on Instagram as
Yeah,
well. So
you're up and running on Instagram, but it doesn't give me an option for me to join the live
Like to request it.
let me see.
because I think it's different. It's running differently.
Yeah, because
Just,
it's running on my desktop. So
Uh
maybe
huh.
you might be right. Again, this is the first time I do this, so I
When I
don't.
do that,
I'm not really to.
doesn't matter. Let me share the live. Hold
Yeah,
on.
share the live and hopefully. I mean, for the most part, most of us follow each other. So let's just hope that we get a couple of viewers.
Yes, sir. Nah, listen, man, it's something new, so hopefully people appreciate the trend setting here.
Definitely,
Um,
man.
you know. So what's going on, fellas?
Hold on.
Bro.
Everything good, brother. Everything good. Happy
Yeah.
Wolf by Wednesday. No?
Yeah, man. I
right.
don't know. Yosili must have not got the memo, bro. We all wearing the same shirt. You must have not got the memo. We sent it,
I,
bro.
I didn't. I didn't get.
You didn't get the memo.
And I thought about it. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
should I
bro. We
wear it?
we
It's
we
so
yeah we
fucking hot,
faxed it.
though.
Yeah, man. We faxed it to
I
you, bro. We
know.
faxed you the memo, bro.
We made this shit
Hold
by
on.
hand.
Let me. I'm sharing the
Yeah.
live right now.
All night stitching this up.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Trying to share the live to
I'm definitely
people.
smoking the new Clime that Tio said.
Yeah,
Likewise,
same
likewise.
here. Tio Jose Toro for you guys.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what we do.
I'm the only one
That's what we
smoking
working
the
with.
Clima Legacy Toro.
Nice, nice. So these are the while I share the live, these are the two new blends that um Clime recently released. When you guys released it back in May, right?
Yeah, around towards the end of May, that's when they first came out.
Okay.
So
After
back in May, yeah, back in May, Remy and Carlos they decided to we already have the Clime Gordo, the 6x60, right, or the double Toro, and then they decided that they wanted to come up with a different Vitola, so they did the this is a 6x52, right, the Toro.
yeah, 54 by 6 in total.
Oh, 54 by 6, and so they took out a different Vitola on the Clime that for me um it smokes differently than the Gordo.
Yeah,
The Toro for me has a different type of it gives me a different experience on the smoke than the Goro. I don't know if you guys what do you guys think? Like the Goro compared to this one, which one you guys think is stronger when it comes to like the character on the cigar?
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, the 6x60. Yeah. To answer that question, that something that it changed a little bit for me, which is I didn't lose it a lot, was the draw of the cigar. I think the 60 got a more full draw, but this draw is very
Yeah,
good. It's not like it's tight or it doesn't pull right. But the 60 being having that gauge of 60, so you have more to the draw, right?
yeah,
Coming to the strength, I mean, I think it's kind of similar in a sense. This one you could get more creaminess, or you could get more of the cigar because the cylinder of the cigar being more tight. You could get more out of it. As you pull, you increase the smoke, and you could get more out of it. But yeah, I mean, this one to me got I could get, like I said, like the creaminess, and I could get more like a little bit more of the pepper in the sense when you get to the second third or to the last third. The 60 was a little bit lighter on the pepper to me. Like I said, everybody's palate is different, so you're gonna
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
try
Yeah,
different
yeah.
stuff.
Like to me, it was different than what he experienced, right? Because to me, the 60, I felt more of the kind of, I don't even like more pepper in regards to like hotness,
Okay.
you know. Where the Toro, I feel more a creamy sweetness to it. Like I feel more of the Maduro, at least from when I experience it, than what I do with the 60. Yeah, I do agree with the pool. Like the 60 has a kind of if you want to say an easier pool, um, but it's hard to pick between the two. At least from my
Yeah.
experience. Yeah. But
So which
I
one?
am happy that it gives you a different experience though. Just by changing the
Okay.
Yeah,
flavor.
no, completely.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the
Does.
Vitola will make a difference on the cigar. It
Oh,
doesn't matter if the blend is
100%.
the same. So
100%.
for you guys, which one which one you like a little bit more, the Gordo or the Toro?
Um, Honestly, I've been smoking this one more. I think for me, I, how can I say, the 60 for me is something that I gotta sit down and just enjoy it to the sense like it's more of a more cigar to smoke, right? It's a bigger cigar, and but this one to me, I can smoke more of it. To me, I feel
Okay.
this
Of
for me.
course.
Um, but to choose between them two is tough for me. I gotta say, but I would say I'll be going with this one more now lately. I gotta say, this like the 6x54. Um, yeah. If we're gonna choose one, I guess I'm gonna choose this one for now. But I
Okay.
can never forget about for my baby, my sister. That's you know what I mean.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
because you
one that
know what?
started
Just
it all.
yeah, because like I like to go back and forth on them sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, and when I smoke the 60, it brings me back, and I was like, wow, yeah, this is the note here. This is that, and you be like, oh. But then you smoke this one, and then it's in transition. It's different. You know what I mean? And I like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, completely. So, all right. So a lot of people already know they smoke the Clime, they tried the Clime. Talk to us about this one, which is a completely different blend. Tio Jose, different wrapper, different binder, different fillers. Tell us why the name Tio Jose, if you can translate it into English, what it means, and why you guys decided to name the cigar the name that it has, and if you guys at the end of the day, um, the blend that came out on Tio Jose was what you guys were expecting to get on the cigar,
Yeah, no,
etc.
definitely. I mean, Tio Jose, translation to it, Uncle Jose, right? So it's a it's a real direct dedication to our uncle from the who's not with us anymore, right? It's part of but had a good
Yeah,
impact in our history, especially growing up in DR. He was an avid cigar smoker. I mean, he smoked maybe 3, 4, 5 cigars a day. And although we were young at the time that he was doing it, and I was witnessing him doing it, the peace that he gave him, at least us seeing him in the
Yeah. Hmm.
patio, just enjoying the stuff, and no matter what chaos was happening around him or activities or people moving up, down, left, and right, you saw him sort of just kind of calm, relaxed, and enjoying his cigar. So we made this in his name, just kind of reminiscence of that. What it has though is a medium full, but to me it smokes more like a medium, at least in my experience.
Okay.
The wrapper itself is a Havana Rosado. The binder is Sumatra, and then the fillers are Cuban, Criollo 98, Seco, and HBA, which gives it to me a good transition in regards to when it starts, when it gets to the middle.
Okay.
Um, what I like, you know, it reminds me a lot of him in the sense of it's it's not a loud cigar, right?
Right.
At least from my experience, it's not loud, but it just gives you that perfect blend as you go through it. My favorite part is at the middle. There's a there's a sweetness there that I was talking to my brother before that I haven't been able to figure out how to categorize it or like what character
yeah,
it is. But I'll say it reminds me of his, because my uncle was very silent, like he was very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But when he spoke, he made an impact. Like he was very smart, very book smart, and he just sat back and really thought about things. And when he gave you an advice, it was very centered, very very full of wisdom. Although he was like the quietest of the family. Where everybody was loud, it was always kind of the quiet mind. So that's I'm glad that this cigar kind of gives me that. Like it's not loud, but it kind of gives you a lot, a lot of
Uh
a
huh.
great adventure as you go through it.
Yeah, no, for me, Tio Jose has a really how can I say? It has a very pleasant. It gives me a very pleasant smoking experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing I gotta give is always the quality, bro. The quality,
Yeah.
the way they they do these cigars,
Hmm.
bro. I mean, it's quality is there. I've never so far every Clima I smoked, and Tio Jose obviously I smoked more Clima because that was the first release. I've never had a looking forward to smoking a Tio Jose. Papa Hoffa, what's going on, bro? Go to the website. We have it.
Facts.
Um, and hold on. Sorry, guys. What's up, fellas? Hope everything is good. What's up, Black South LA? What's going on, bro? Appreciate everybody coming in. Go to the YouTube channel and
Yo, by the way,
subscribe there, guys. You can
shout out
jump
to
on the live
Alpha
over
Hub. He's
there.
been a friend of ours from
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
a
Papa
dude.
Huff, he's the man. He's the man. I
Alpha
love him. I
baby.
love him. So like I was saying, yeah, Tio Jose is a completely different smoking experience than Clime. I love Clime. I like Tio Jose as well. Like I'm saying, this is a cigar that you can start
Yeah.
the morning with,
Yes, sir.
the afternoon, whatever time. You can
Hmm.
smoke it at whatever time. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's
Yeah.
more on the
Yeah.
medium side. It's not a For me. It's not a full body that it's gonna punch you in the chest and you're gonna die. It's more on the medium side. Which I like, but I love the quality. Look at the ash and look at the burning line. It's
Yeah.
razor sharp, bro. Never had a plug. Never had a bad draw canoeing, and I understand these things can happen. But when you see cigars like that with consistency and quality, when it comes to the way it was rolled and everything, it tells you that the factory is doing a good job,
They
and
definitely
that's
are.
to be proud of,
Hmm.
to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? I 100% recommend this cigar to everybody. If you guys want to try this cigar on the new Clima, the Toro, or the Goro, www.wolfpackcigarclub.com. We have it. You can buy singles, you can buy 5 packs, whatever amount you want. We don't sell them by boxes or anything like that. We sell them by singles. So if you want to try them, please visit the website. We always have sales, so you can also save some money as well. And give it a try, guys. You're gonna really like these cigars. These are Dominicans. These are rolled and made in the Dominican Republic, which is the home country to Remy, Carlos, and Rafi was born here, but you're
Yeah.
Dominican, the same. So I'm the only
That's right,
Cuban
man. You're
infiltrated
Dominican today. You're
here
good.
Yeah,
today.
bro. You Dominican, bro, too, bro.
Chuck Sawyers, what's going on, bro? Thank you for hopping
Sir.
in, bro. We are interviewing the Klima brothers right here. Remy and Carlos are part of the club as well. And we're smoking the new release, the Tio Jose, me, Rafi, and Remy. And then Carlos is smoking the new Clime de Toro, which is a new Vitola that they did.
Yeah.
So thank you for hopping in. And so let me ask you this, guys. Tio Jose or Clime, which one you incline more to?
I mean, to me, it depends on the mood. I think if I'm more in a lounge or in a setting where I'm probably having a drink with it, or whether it's wine, rum, which is normally what I go to, I'll probably pick Clime just because of the Maduro wrapper, the sweetness that he has, etc. But if to your point earlier, right? Tio Jose, you could do it any time of the day. If it's the morning time, I'm probably more inclined to do Tio Jose, just because of the experience I'm looking for.
Yeah,
So I base it more on the time of day and the type of smoke that I want to have, right? To what you said earlier, if I want something that's subtle, has the flavors, it's not going to be loud, it's not going to be too peppery per se, then I'll go with the Tio Jose. And if I'm out of a chill mode, and go down with the Cleveland.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, that's it.
Somebody Somebody's asking when is the box dropping. Bro, no box, no box. You want bundles? We got bundles for you. No box.
We do bundles for sure, man.
Listen, if we put them in boxes, they're gonna be more expensive because obviously they have to pay for the box. So
I
why
mean,
you want boxes? You wanna
we
throw the
can put
box
the bundle
away?
in the box.
Yeah, and you got a brand new humidor, so you don't need a box, bro. Put them in the humid.
That's true. That's true.
Sandy, saludo, mi vida, saludo.
But
Hey
yeah, it's,
guys,
it's like Remy said, like the going back to that question. Yeah, I think Tio Jose to me is more like in the morning type of thing. You know what I mean? Like with the coffee in the morning,
Okay.
go perfect. I mean, it depends like what you like to how you like to
of
smoke your
course,
cigar. What you like coffee, like how many say rum or something like that. But yeah, I think Clime, the Legacy. I think I like it more better with a bourbon, coffee, even by itself.
claro. Yeah.
Coffee's what
I
I'm
mean,
drinking now.
because if I say that, people are gonna be like, "Damn, this guy drink every day." No, I don't drink every day, but uh, I just like.
No judgment, though. No judgment.
Yeah, but it's just pairing. I mean, I drink it with coffee. I mean, I
Yeah,
smoke it with coffee. I smoke all my sticks with coffee, but again, man, it's just whatever you like to drink it in.
yeah,
Sometimes
Yeah.
bourbon, sometimes coffee, and I don't know about like a lot of people. Like I know Yosli likes to drink it. He just literally drinks water. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I like whenever you drink like a smoke with the coffee or the bourbon, you pick up notes on that, and it's not because of the flavors of the coffee if you're drinking it with with French vanilla or whatever. If you're
right,
just
right,
drinking straight black coffee, man, you will pick up some of the notes because it's just similar, just like the bourbon. It to me is just it accentuates like the flavors of the tobacco, so that
yeah,
when you're doing the retro, man, that's when it's like
yep,
really profound, man. So you really feel it when you're pairing it with those bourbons and those nice the coffee and all of that.
Yeah.
no, you're right. I mean, like if I want to like get like taste the cigar just by itself, for example, like you said before, like water is the key. Or I drink like seltzer water, no flavor, just regular seltzer water. And I smoke it like that. Just me just to taste more of the cigar to get more notes.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not. I'll tell you straight up, I'm not big with that. With all these flavors or notes and everything. Like
Oh yeah, no.
I could get some other stuff. Yes, I could tell you maybe
Yeah.
I could get a little bit of coffee notes, or I could get a little bit of cocoa powder. Like it's the stuff that you already have you eat before. You have eaten like
Yep.
Yeah,
it come back to you, right? Your memory, your brain memory. So it bring it back. But like about like flavors and notes is like
No,
that's
no,
pretty
no.
hard to just like put it down there.
Yeah.
But like the Sumatra, for example, like I'm sorry, but like that Tio Jose, that sweetness you get from that tobacco, right? That's the Sumatra wrapper. Sumatra
mhm,
wrapper give you that sweetness in the tobacco. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the Criollo give you the 98 give you a little bit of bitterness. If you don't know how to work it good,
Yeah.
the cigar get very bitter. It get really amargo. You know what
And
I mean?
and that's one of the things that I've always said with the Criollo with the 98, bro. To me, like it just drives me out. Like that tobacco for some reason, like when the blend is in a good blend or whatever, it drives you out because of that bitterness. I don't know, but on this cigar, I don't get none of that, man. So this blend is perfect. This definitely this blend is perfect.
Especially when it gets here, man. Like this is where what I was mentioning earlier of like how much every time I light one of this up, obviously it reminds me of my uncle. But the first third, I guess when I put it that way, is so subtle that I
Yeah,
remember I remember him being in the corner just quiet. Once he gets to this part here, and I haven't been able to again to kind of characterize it, the sweetness that it gives me here. So that's when I sort of envision him sort of giving me that when he used to give us those words of wisdom or or tell us not to think so much because we used to ask him all
yeah.
the time, right? We used to ask him, why we're here, why are the stars,
All
because
right.
he was the go-to, he was the book smart guy. So he would listen to us, he would answer what he could, and then at the end of the day, he'll say, "Why you're asking this?" And then we don't know what to say after that. So that was,
There
I
you
guess, that
go.
was his way of telling us to keep it quiet.
Yeah, man. There you go.
Yeah, but this
That's
here
cool.
is when my journey starts with the cigar. I love this part and after.
Have you?
yeah. I didn't want to risk it, Remy. I put it down. I didn't want to risk dropping on me, bro. I put it
Have you
down. I rather
have you
enjoy the
guys
cigar.
sorry to cut you off. Have you guys, I know you guys don't want to do boxes
No,
or anything like that. Have you guys thought about maybe doing like a sampler pack? Like, the different vitolas sampler pack. Like, have you guys looked into doing something like that? Like to maybe offer the people?
Yeah, we have. We actually, we're picking people's brain in regards to how to better put it out there.
Okay.
Obviously representing, where to get them, which is wolfpackcigarclub.com. But how to
it's
better market it from that angle. To your point, like the sampler, the packaging of the
Yep.
sampler, invest in that to be able to hype it up a little bit. And now that we have the two, and if you want to consider the 60, right, the three blends, it
Yep.
gives us an option to be able to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
We got in good support in the social media side. We got in good support with some events that we started doing.
Okay.
So I think people are starting to get to it and recognize a little bit more. But I think we do need that. I think we do need that next step of being able to
Yeah.
create a bundle package.
Okay. There you go.
yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of ideas to make. It's just that the journey, it's a long journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you know, um, no, what you guys gotta stay innovating. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to come up with ideas. What can we do? How do we do? Like Rafi said, probably a three pack sampler. Since you have the Gordo, the Toro, and the Tio Jose, probably a three-pack sampler with a nice little packaging that has the Clime logo, something like
yeah,
that. Because remember, at the end of the day, you go to a lounge, right? And the first thing that gets your attention on a cigar is the presentation.
hmm,
So you're walking through the lounge, right, and you see the My Fathers, for example, and you're like, oh damn, because they have really nice presentation. So you're inclined to like, damn, I want to try this cigar. You know what I'm saying? Because people first they look, everything comes through the eye, and then if the cigar is good, they will become a regular customer and whatnot. But yeah, in the cigar industry, what I've seen, these past few years, that you gotta stay innovating and coming up with different things and how to do things so that people get excited to be part of something. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't get boring. In another word. So I think a three-pack sampler will be a good idea. You know what I'm saying? And I think people would dig that because it's a way for them to try the three vitolas, and they don't even have to go picking up each one. They just go boom, sampler. That's it. It's easier for them.
yeah.
We got to try
I
to
agree.
make it
You're
easier
right.
for the customers, people wanting to buy. The easier for them it is, the more people are gonna be like, oh shit, let's go here, let's buy it, let's buy it here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So once again, guys, if you haven't tried Clime, if you haven't tried the Tio Jose, this is part of Clime. It's same, it just has a different brand name. Please do so. Papa Hoffa, you were asking that you wanted to buy a box. Buy a bundle. Let me know. I can sell you a bundle right now. So don't wait for the box, bro. You're gonna throw the box away. Smoke. This is what we need to do.
Yeah,
And
basically.
you guys got any events coming up soon? Like around the like, I know you just mentioned events are going well. You got any events planned up coming up?
Yeah, we've been to a couple. Shout out to Papo in Olowe and Kissimmee.
Yeah.
Not close to
Nice.
your hometown, obviously, but in the same state. But we did a good collaboration with him over there. He has there's a restaurant, 1881 Restaurant and Bar, Olowe and Kissimmee. So shout out to Papo and Cigar Heads there. And then we also
Yeah, Papa. Shout out to Papa. Yep.
venture out here in Brooklyn. We had an event that
Okay.
Moreno was able to host last week and be partnered with one of our friends. And then we have another one coming up on the 29th. Um, to be able to at least for us, not just to kind of put the cigars out there, but for us to continue to learn as well. I mean,
Yeah,
the
of course,
the
of
amount of
course.
people that I've been able to
Yep.
to get to know through just going through lounges and stuff like that, and the support that you get. At least from my experience, everybody that I have met has always given me like pointers here or there, and you start to observe and so on. But
Yeah.
the events themselves are giving us like at least an opportunity for you to speak to people about the cigar, for them to try it on the spot, and then for you to get a feedback on it. Like there was a gentleman that I think gave you the feedback
Yeah.
that he said, he smokes, I guess, here and there, like a social smoker. But he says that cigars normally will give him either a little bit of a headache or he'll feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, you get high. You told me you didn't get
Yeah.
high. Yeah.
But he tried the Tio Jose several times now, and he came up to my brother and said, "Listen, I love this cigar here." He picked up several. He said, "This one I can smoke it, enjoy it, and I don't get
There you
that
go.
that aftermath." So, that gives you kind of the comparison between the two. Like if you're
Yeah.
social smoker, you pick up a Tio Jose,
Yep.
and you get through that journey. That's smoother than maybe something that's a little bit on the Maduro side.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Like the Tio Jose is a very
Yeah, it
pleasant
is.
smoke. It invites uh, you know, new people starting to smoke, people that are already smoking, people with a lot of experience, years of experience in smoking. You know what I'm saying? It invites a lot of people because it's not an aggressive cigar. If it was an aggressive cigar, probably the market would tend to go only towards people with a lot of years of experience. This cigar, it invites a lot of people to try it and like it and keep on smoking it. You know what I'm saying? I understand if some of us, I believe Carlo, I think you told me once that you were a full body smoker like
Yeah.
me, right? And I love full body smokes, but that's not
Exactly.
all in the cigar
Exactly.
industry. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's other blends that they're not full bodies like this one and the Clime, and they're really good smokes and smokes that you can keep in your humidor and keep on smoking and repeat and repeat and repeat, and you're not gonna get bored out of it.
No.
This is a very interesting smoke. Greg, if you haven't smoked the Tio Jose or the Clime, go to the website, brother, and grab yourself a couple. Remy and Carlos are part of the Wolfpack as well. This is their brand, Clime. Can you show the band? So these are their two brands so far, the Clime and the Tio Jose, which this one means Uncle Jose in English. In Spanish, it's Tio Jose. So go to the website, grab yourself some. Let's support the brothers, and they're working towards a dream. They have a goal in mind, and there's a beautiful story behind them getting into the cigar industry. It's not just liking cigars and smoking cigars. This represents their history, their family. You know what I'm saying? So just like we support all these boutique brands, they're a boutique brand as well. So we should support everybody. So thank you for coming in, Greg, and whoever else on Instagram that is watching. Nicky Ricky, what's going on? El Brugalista, saludo, mi hermano. So,
And the Tio Jose, I know we're saying that it's a little bit milder than the Clima for a lot of the people that they might enjoy this, but I'm also like even the aroma is like pleasant, like it's not
mhm.
overpowering. Like this is actually something that you could smoke in a crowd of other people, and it might not be offensive. Like when I smoke some Maduros, even my wife be like, "Babe, like what the hell did you smoke? Like go jump in the shower." And but
That's
something like
no,
this,
man.
that even me sometimes like, yo, you know what, that cigar was kind of strong, but this one is not offensive at all. It's real pleasant. Even right now, like I'm smelling it, and it's a real. And now I understand what you're saying, like with the sweetness of it. It's just like because I'm already halfway point, but it's a really nice, pleasant aroma. So again, man,
Yeah.
and the way it's burning, dude. Like I have not touched the cigar at all. Beautiful ash.
No,
I've just been
me
dropping that because I'm laying back, so I'm sitting back, so I don't want it to fall on my
Yeah. The
clothes.
same thing. I just
But yeah, but again, if I would have probably left it, the ash would have probably been out to here. So again, it's just a real pleasant, pleasant,
no
pleasant
doubt,
smoke.
Yeah.
no
it,
doubt, no doubt. I,
it,
ha- I haven't yet, but
it's like
I would definitely look into them. Absolutely, I would love. I would have never guessed.
He's
They are
got he's
brothers,
about
though. They are.
We picked him up when he was young.
Yo, Rafa, you mentioned events for Clime. So we got one of our members, um, Tobacco Logistics. He's working.
Somebody said not a strong, stinky one.
I think Joseph.
Nah, man. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
um,
Yosli might have froze. But yeah, man, again, yeah, it's definitely not a stinky one, Greg. This is definitely not a strong cigar. It's definitely smokable by pretty much anyone. So if you're into like those nice Habanos, uh, those lighter cigars, this is definitely for you guys. This is I definitely recommend it.
yeah. Oh yeah, I want to just piggyback on what Joseph said earlier about the community, man. We're grateful for the Wolfpack community. I think since we've been in it, there's been nothing but love. You guys do a great job making sure that you introduce us to brands that we would have never heard of. So
Yep.
that YouTube channel that you have, I mean, it's so full of education from that angle. I mean, there's
Yeah.
brands that I would have never known what they are. But
Yeah.
the fact that you guys have it there, I think that's good for us, good for the public, and again, thanks for the Wolfpack community for supporting us as well.
No,
Yeah,
100%.
man.
Thank you so
Of
much.
course.
Definitely. Yep. And Rafi too, go. Rafi always doing his thing, man. You know.
Yeah, man. I try, man. I try. Listen,
Yo,
man.
Rafi.
I'm also a person that I'm always when I'm in a lot of forums. Like I'm on Reddit. I'm on different forums, and I'm always like looking to see what people are smoking. And the majority of the people the majority of the things that people are smoking is all unfortunately legacy brands. A
Yeah.
lot of the times, and there's nothing wrong with that because I smoke legacy brands once in a
Yeah,
while.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with that. But what I always try to tell people, man, is bro, like not even boutiques, because a lot of it depends what you want to consider boutique, but just smaller brands, man, like family owned brands, like just smaller brands, like try one of their sticks. It's not all about legacy. You already know what you're gonna get with legacy brands, but
No,
there
100%.
but there's a market for everything. Like
yeah,
there's definitely a market for everybody, for everything. You gotta keep expanding your palate. That's the only way you're gonna learn what you really, really, really like. Because if you're always smoking that one brand,
yeah.
you know what I mean. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta expand your palate.
Yeah.
No,
Yo,
100%.
guys, I'm sorry I got disconnected. My
Yeah.
internet
No, it's fine.
kicked
We're,
in, and
we were
we
talking
got
about
All
the
good, bro.
roaster.
Hey, we're live, man. We're live. Anything is gonna happen when we're live.
Yeah, I gotta get better connection down here, bro. The roaster said I
about
really.
got to pay your bill.
I know, I know, bro. I'm trying to buy cigars, bro. So I forgot,
No,
the
but
internet.
like also going back what Justice said about the strength. Like yes, we do like full bodied cigars, but that's something that me and my brother and I spoke about. It was something like when we come out with a cigar, like what we're gonna come out with, like what we're gonna do. That's why you got to take your time, like taste,
Yeah,
trying different cigar, different tobacco, because you got to get something else that is like pleasant so everybody to enjoy. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, of
say
course.
happy, like you just like get stuck just smoking legacy, one brand or one strength. Like that's what you at. You
Yeah,
haven't explored nothing else. Like you don't know what your palate's about. You know what I mean? Like
yep,
and it's good to try different cigar. I tried everything, man. I'll be honest with you. I go to places and people are like they're coming out with their own cigar. They have something going on, and it could be in an event. I tried. Give me
yeah,
one of this one. Give me one of that one. I'll
yep,
try them. Matter of fact,
yeah.
when you guys did the YouTube the podcast, what's that? Got it.
Cool.
Card.
Oh, Katie,
Card.
Katie, Katie,
Katie.
Katie,
Katie.
Katie,
Katie.
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. After that, I went and purchased that too because I'm like, yo, I gotta try it. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
Of
the whole podcast,
course.
I always looking at the podcast, looking at stuff, and it's
That's
good.
what
You know,
it's all about.
help each other out, look out, and
of
like
course.
that. Present it to other people. Like, look, try this cigar. This is a good cigar. And
Yeah,
even the event when I went to the event, that was very nice. It was a nice experience. Like you get to interact with people, talk about cigar. You learn from them, they learn from you, and
hmm,
it's a lot to learn. You know what I mean? And when you see people like buying your cigar and talking about your cigar, it gives you that feeling. I'm like, wow, man, like
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
we're doing something good, man. We got to keep it
Yeah,
going. Like, and that's the whole thing. That's what you're looking for, people to get satisfied with what they're smoking.
hmm,
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell
yep,
you something. This cigar is not for everybody, but So
No,
far,
I mean,
a lot
yeah,
of
I
people that
mean,
have smoked it, they give it thumbs up. They
Yeah,
like, you know,
but listen, Moreno. At the end of the day, you could have the best plan in the world. There will always be someone that doesn't like
of
it.
hundred
course, of
percent,
Because
for
that's
sure.
course.
the way life is, you know. I mean, you could be the nicest guy in the world. Somebody will say you're an asshole because that's the
Yep.
way life runs. You know what I'm saying? So, we got the roaster here saying, "I really enjoy the cigar. I will for sure look into them for the next purchase for Wolf by supporting fellow brothers of the league. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it.
Um, like you were saying, expanding palette, and that's why I get so mad myself. Like when I talk to a brand owner and they're like, "I only smoke my brand." Yeah, you have a good cigar, but you're limiting yourself to that small circle of your brand, and you're not seeing what's out there, what other companies are doing, because
Yeah.
you're not trying different blends to
Yeah.
see, like, for example, let's say this company releases a cigar, whatever company, and people are going crazy at it, and you're a brand owner. If I was a brand owner, I want to try that cigar to see what the trend is that everybody's talking about this cigar. I want to get my opinion. Why is it so good that everybody's buying it? Let
Yeah.
me try it. And it gives you ideas. It's not for you guys to copy what people are doing, but it gives you ideas for the next blend that you guys work with. So, for example, the San Andres Maduro from Mexico. Everybody loves San Andres from Mexico. Everybody
Yeah.
loves a good San Andres Maduro. Everybody
Hmm.
wants to have a cigar with a San Andres wrapper. Why not making a blend with a San Andres wrapper? Because
Yeah.
everybody loves it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you guys are copying. It's just you're getting ideas toward um your your next plans, and at some point probably you guys are like, because I've seen it in brands, right, that they have an established brand, an established cigar, and 2 3 years in they tweak the blend, they upgrade the blend, and because they want to add something different, they probably want to make it stronger or whatever it is. It gives you guys ideas. If you smoke one brand, you're not leaving. Experience this beautiful industry of cigars. Also, someone coming out with the next banger, and the smaller companies, customer service are typically. Yes, I agree. Boutique brands, customer service, 100%. I agree,
That,
100%.
that
Unfortunately, legacy brands, not so much. You're not gonna get that. It is because legacy brands are already sell. They don't need to go out
They
and
don't
sell.
need that.
yeah.
Customers will go to them
Yeah.
and beg them. Well, not customers, like retail stores like me. We go to these brands and be like, "Can I be your customer?" Instead of them coming to me and be like, "Do you want to be my customer? I'll give you a good deal on cigars so you can sell." That's the way it is, bro. They already have a name in the industry.
Yeah.
They spend thousands and thousands of dollars every year on promo and advertising and all these magazines. So it is what it is. Boutique people, boutique brands, they don't have that kind of money, so they have to do the hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like a legacy brand, let's say there's an event, right? A legacy brand owner would never show. They will send a sales
Right.
representative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I understand some people have told me, "Oh, you should not say that. That means that's because the legacy brands, the owners are so busy." I get it, they're busy, but at the end of the day, you gotta put your face out there.
Yeah.
Just in past year, I've made sure to get a new cigar each time. I'll get a few of my go-to, but also make sure. Of course, we all have we all have our favorite cigars. You know what I'm saying? But the beautiful thing about this is about trying different things, and there's new things coming out every
Yeah.
month. There's something new.
Yeah. I mean,
You know?
I love I mean, I think Greg was on point, right? Especially with that first line in the other message. If you smoke one brand, you're not living. Because I mean, to me,
Hmm.
it's like one of the exciting things for me is trying a new blend, trying a new cigar. Like, oh man, I'm excited to see what this is gonna give me. The journey. It's like people, right? You want to
Oh,
meet different people. You want to have a diverse group of individuals around you that each of them are going to give you something different, right? If everybody's the same, if all the blends are the same, then to put it in his words, right? You're not living.
Yeah.
So that was beautifully said there.
Yeah, man. Now, Klima, is there anything? I guess this is to both of you, and I want you guys to kind of like maybe think about it like yourself. Like, is there anything that you guys would like, not that you've spoken about it together, but maybe like that you've thought about it individually? Like, maybe is there a rapper out there that you guys kind of like want to play around with, like maybe like a Cameroon or a Candela? Like, is there something out there that you maybe haven't discussed, but maybe kind of like here, like, you know what, maybe, that sounds interesting, but I know sometimes it's, again, it's where you can get it, cost, and all of that.
Yeah, I think for me, and let you go first.
No, yeah, I mean that's me personally. I was thinking about like how to, if I come up with another cigar or trying to start another blend, like what do I go with, right? So one of the cigar tobacco that I want to work with is the Cameroon. I like Cameroon.
Okay. I love Cameroon, man.
And
Love it.
and the other one is even the Mexican what was that,
San Andres.
Andres.
the San Andrea. I like San Andres. San Andres is very good, very good tobacco. But I think I will go with the Cameroon. I just like the creaminess that the Cameroon
Are you
has.
gonna go? If you guys do that, would that be an African Cameroon or a Dominican or Nicaraguan Cameroon?
Well, yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about because Cameroon does come from is being from Africa tobacco. You know what I mean, but we also getting it. We also growing it over there too.
Yeah.
So it's I guess at that point you're gonna have to like
Yep.
taste the tobacco and see which
Yeah.
one you will go with. And but yeah, I always think about like try different stuff and what would be the next tobacco that I could work with. There also another thing is like getting the time to go there to
Of
just
Yeah.
course.
invest in that.
Yeah.
That's the main key right there too.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely. Cameroon I think is one of the tobacco I want to work with. San Andreas as well. Candela. When you say Candela, you're talking about Capa Candela, the green Capa.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
green copper. Yeah.
yeah.
That's something that really doesn't interest me a lot, but I have smoked it before, and believe it or not, even though being green, people think it's gonna be like it's gonna I don't know like just taking a leaf from the tree and just smoking gonna like
Yeah.
taste like a green,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
does. It's a cure leaf, the way the process, the way they do. I guess they when they put it in the hangers and they put the flames or the fire with the
Yeah.
charcoal.
It's just a
They burn
faster. Yeah.
they burn the green the grease of the tobacco faster to stay green like that. But it's a good fermented tobacco and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I never really looked into that area, but I mean it's interesting too. You know what I mean? I have smoked them before, but like when you're smoking and you look at it, you're like, damn, everything's green. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the
but
same way, bro. It don't feel
yeah,
right, man. It don't look right, bro.
yeah, like, but you know what? I had to try it because like I was like, I gotta try that. You know what I mean? And but yeah, I guess those two tobacco right now, like that's something that I have thought about. So let's see what happens. I mean, you know, like the
Hopefully,
Aurora,
hopefully.
the Aurora Cameroon, that's one of my favorites. You know what I mean,
Yeah, it
the
Nice.
Aurora,
is.
el Camarón de la Aurora, me gusta mucho. I like that. I like that
Yep.
tobacco. I like it.
Yeah, Cameroon is a very unique tobacco. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
One of the
Hopefully, if you
tobacco
guys,
they get the most sun is that one too.
yeah, if you guys end up, doing a blend with Cameroon, hopefully you guys can get that African Cameroon. I mean, it's very the African Cameroon. You can tell if it's African Cameroon because of the way the tobacco is. It's very I, I don't know how to say it in English. It's
Well,
very
the leaves are
rustico, rustic,
the leaf is
rustico.
more rough because
Yeah,
it will
yeah,
get a that tobacco will get a
yeah.
lot of sun. You
The
know what I
the
mean?
wrapper is never gonna look like this. It's never
Uh,
gonna look so clean like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's good. Not a lot of brands have African Cameroon because it's difficult to get. It's expensive. The government in South Africa, I believe, is the one that controls that tobacco, so it's very difficult. But yeah, no, Cameroon is very interesting. You don't hear a lot of things coming up that has a Cameroon wrapper. Usually it's Maduro, Habano, Connecticut,
yeah.
the same, the same thing. So I think, yeah, Cameroon. Candela, I don't know, bro. I mean, Candela is tough. Not
Yeah,
everybody has a good Candela.
yeah. And most likely you a cigar smoker, you've been smoking for many years. Most likely you go more from Maduro, Connecticut, like dark wrappers that Well, Connecticut now because I like rapper, but I'm talking about like it's not a candela. Candela being green, I don't
Yeah.
think that's gonna call you attention. You're gonna
Hmm.
Yeah,
go more for your Maduro cigars and Habanos
Yeah.
and stuff like that, right? So yeah, I mean, but everything is this is the good thing about the tobacco, the tobacco industry is like it's so much stuff to do with it. Like
Hmm.
Rafi said in the last podcast, like sometimes people try to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to do none of that. You got
Yep.
everything there. You know what I mean? When they have done
Yeah.
basically all the blendings out there,
Yeah.
you got thousands of cigars out there, and but you can still play with the tobacco. Put them back
Of
in,
course. Of
and come out with
course.
your own little blend and taste different tobacco. So that's the key right there. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I mean, at the end of the day, we do this for a passion, but at the end of the day, it's still a business.
Yeah.
So, um, if I was gonna work on blends, I would focus on what's selling, not much on again, Candela. Yes, Silent Hero. We do carry the brand, and what he's got one of the few Candelas I would say I would smoke, because I tried all the Candelas and they're not for me, bro. They're not. That cigar is not for me. So that's why I was telling Remy and Moreno that if you get into Candela, I wouldn't. I would not get into a Candela. I would rather do the Cameroon. I would do a Maduro. I would do. I don't know. I would do anything else. A broadleaf. Broadleaf is also.
Yeah.
That would be a good idea for
Yeah,
you
broadleaf
guys
is good.
working with a broadleaf.
Yeah.
It's good. I love broadleaf,
Now, question: You guys like? Do you guys like Connecticut?
bro. I smoked a few Connecticut's. As a matter of fact, with Rafi, we smoked.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one was it? That was good.
The Espinosa.
The dude, right? The dude by Espinosa.
Yeah.
A very cheap cigar. Very, I think it was like $6, right? Cigar,
Hmm.
$6 cigar. And I mean, for $6 for being in a Connecticut, we did the review and we were like, it's pretty good. So it's good, but I don't really smoke Connecticut. It's not my thing, bro.
Yeah, because Connecticut, is kind of tricky. A lot of people, like I was telling my brother, people think because it's a light wrapper, it's going to be a light cigar, but you got to be careful because because it's a light wrapper. That doesn't mean the cigar is
Some of them are deceiving, man. Some of them are
yeah,
The,
deceiving.
100%.
the thing, Moreno, the thing is that you guys need to study the analyze the, how do you say, the industry, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we are right now, not now, but we've been on a trend of Maduros.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you work on the next trend, do a Maduro, because
Yeah.
that's gonna sell. Because that's the wave right now, Maduro. Probably in
No,
2 years, it will be the wave of I don't know, whatever it is, Sumatra. So you gotta go with the wave in those in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
you
I
know
think a
what?
lot of I think a lot of times people like to like test, I guess, maybe the if the streets, if you want to call it, maybe throw out a sampler pack that includes the Connecticut,
right.
because that way maybe it'll gain a little bit of traction. Because I mean, you guys know how it could be expensive for you to come out with a full blown,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
a lineup, especially when you including different size vitolas and all of that. It could be very expensive. But if you come out, let's say with a sampler pack, and that's the only way that you could get a Connecticut with it, then hey, maybe do that. Maybe
Yeah.
you know, try out the market like that. And if people say, yo, that Connecticut was amazing, then maybe you could think about doing
Yeah.
a release. But to get into a full blown
no, I would
Connecticut,
not.
it
I
could
wouldn't
be
do
a
it.
very, unless you
Uh,
got a blend that's just that you in love with and that you could be like, dude, this is it right
And,
here, then maybe.
Yeah.
But
and
Yeah.
not only that, unless you guys have, and here we talk very open. Unless you guys have the money to be like, I don't care. Let's just put out a Connecticut just to have the full lineup.
yeah,
If he sells, he sells. If it doesn't, I don't. It doesn't hurt me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I think for us, we
um,
wanted to, like, we're really thinking while we're going through the process, like, let's get established with at least two blends that we
yeah,
feel are going to represent, where we come from, why we're doing this, and
hmm,
a way for us to add to the industry, So we feel like these two are giving us that, like that foundation. And then to your point, Rafi, like what I think once you get more established, you can sort of play around with some limited
Yeah.
type of things and
Yes.
then see how it plays out.
Yep.
And then based on the feedback, you say, okay, well, this is something that can be a foundational cigar as well, and then you put
Mhm.
it as part of your of the trajectory.
No, you know why? And the Connecticut. The reason I ask you guys is to know if you guys like to smoke Connecticut because, like I said, we are cigar smokers, so I'm sure that we all have tried Connecticut,
Yeah, of
all type of
course.
different
Of
blend
course.
and vitolas and everything. But like when I was in the cigar event, the only good, one of the things is good there is not only because you were selling cigar or whatever, but you get to see what the crowd and you get to
Yes.
see what people like to smoke. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yep.
And this play that was in the table, and they got like the Habanos, the Maduros, they got a couple of Connecticut's. And a couple of people did grab a couple of Connecticut, they sell. But when you look at the Maduro man and the Habano man, they was just gone, man. They were gone.
Yeah, man.
And when you look around, you look at the crowd, everybody is just smoking Maduro. Maduro is like, because the Maduro just give you, you want your cigar
Yeah.
smoking, Maduro just get you there. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
taste you're looking for, the notes you're looking for, especially you marinate with a, how you call it? With a whiskey or bourbon
Yeah.
or stuff
Yep.
like that. It depends on what you want to marinate too. But I see people smoking
Yeah.
cigars, drinking a Coca Cola. So like
Yeah,
yeah, for real. Like they be doing
Yeah.
it for anything. But
yeah. But I mean, the funny thing about it, I mean, to give you some of our thought process, we were after the Clime legacy, we wanted to experiment probably with a Connecticut because we do have the idea behind it and the name
Okay.
for it that also represents part of where we come from. So we feel like that name and that history goes more with the Connecticut.
Okay.
But we couldn't find one that we felt was right for it, and then we we stumbled with this blend here, and we also knew that we wanted to do one for Tio Jose. So I think we that this one kind of took precedence over the
Okay.
Connecticut in that idea. But
Okay.
it's something that we have in mind. So I think if we find the right blend for it, we'll definitely experiment and then see if it can be
Okay.
part of the family.
it was one that almost made it. Remember?
Yeah, one almost made it. One was almost there.
One almost made it, but for sure.
Yeah.
He said one almost made
Almost made it. Almost made it.
it.
Yeah, I was telling him he was smoking together. It was like smoking back and forth. We over there at the factory. And it was like, wow, man. Like I'm not being in in Connecticut like that, but I was like, this one, wow, is hitting the spot. It's good, man. You know what I mean? Like, and the other one that was more the Maduro that he was giving us, but that one was strong though.
Yeah.
I think that's more like for me, Rafi, and everybody that like to smoke full body cigars. But that one, I mean, I like full body cigar, but that one, I was sweating a little bit.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. The testing, bro. That's what you smoke for, man.
He was like a bottle and a half of Bacardi. I don't know if the cigars that you're getting from
All right,
Bacardi.
so then, so
That was
he left out that small
I
detail. All
know.
right,
No, no,
all right, all
that
right,
was after the smoke though. With all the smoke, but that was after the smoke.
all right. It was the he left out that small detail, man.
Like
All right.
anybody will be freaking sweating
Oh,
after a bottle
forget
and a half of
about it.
Bacardi.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but it's been
That's
it's been a
crazy,
beautiful
bro.
journey, man. And like I said before, I mean, we're always thankful for the support that the two of you give us, that the community
Of course, man. That's how it is.
Thank you, man, for real, man.
This
Thank
is
you.
what it's all about, man. It's just cigars bring people together in a different level that I don't know if you can compare it to many other ways.
Nah, you can't.
Yeah. I mean, to date, I'll be honest, today I haven't been to a lounge and I haven't found someone that's in a bad mood while smoking a cigar. I
Yeah.
have not experienced that. I don't know if other people have.
Nah,
But
everybody's in a chill mode.
Everybody's always like, open-minded, very positive, supportive, enjoying whatever music is playing or enjoying just the company of them.
Well, I always say that one of the biggest things, like if you go to a bar and you go with a couple of friends and you guys start drinking a little bit, in the beginning it starts out cool. But then after you get a couple of drinks in you, that's when you start, just maybe saying things you shouldn't be saying or acting in a way that maybe you shouldn't be acting because the alcohol kind of like it makes you into it's like an anesthetic. So it kind of like it
Yeah.
molds you into something that maybe you shouldn't be talking about or whatever. But a cigar is not like that. A cigar is just taking you to a
Mhm.
place of like relaxation, where something like alcohol is taking you to a place of like, let's say maybe I'm not gonna say aggression, but of a place that it's like it's more
it,
it's just
it
yeah,
alters your
it
mood.
alters your mindset too. Where a cigar is not like that, man. A cigar, dude, you could go into a cigar. I've gone into cigar lounges by myself, and I'm a talker. I if I see somebody there, I talk to them. I'm a very approachable person. I don't mind it, and I'll go up to them and I'll be like, if you don't mind me asking, what are you smoking or whatever, and then we start from there, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've met so many people that I've left with like their phone numbers and like their emails or whatever, and they're like, "Listen, if you ever in the area, you need somebody to smoke with, call me.
Yeah.
I'll come through." But
Yep.
when you go to a bar, you're not gonna find that, bro. You forget about that. Yo, who the hell is this number in my phone? You know what I mean? Like those are the type of things that I always say. When it's a cigar, man, it's just a different type of conversation.
Yes.
It's definitely a different level than when it is with another. I guess if you want to say another vice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that means you just gotta have a cigar in hand at all times. So when they start to
Hmm.
get moody, you say, "Here, grab a cigar." Instead of
Bro, I
instead of
carry yeah.
instead of grabbing Snickers, grab a cigar.
Bro, when I go around to all the family events or whatever, I got like a little. I mean, my kids call it a man purse, a purse or whatever. But bro, it's a little bag with a bunch of cigars, and whoever's there, yo, you want to smoke with me? I don't care about that,
Yeah,
man.
that's right. Yep. A hundred
Bro,
percent.
I don't. I'm a smoke, man. I bought bundles off of Yosli. I'm like, bro, just give me those things. I give them out. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, it's like whenever, like when we do like family barbecue, like my cousin hit me up. He's like, "Yo, man, don't forget cigars, bro." I was like, "Don't worry."
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you have a lot of people then, and you introduce them to your cigar. I mean, and
Yeah.
we have found people that they have buy cigar from us, just doing like a
Hey,
simple family
there you
reunion.
go.
Like, oh, like what cigar is that? And even when I go to a cigar lounge, me and my brother, or if I go by myself too, like I take some of my cigars, but I get there, I get some cigar from the lounge or whatever, something new that I wanted to try or something that I always like smoke, and I smoke that, and then I pull out my cigar and I smoke some of my cigars, and a lot of people look at you, they're like, "Yo, what's that? Oh, that smells good." You're like, "What cigar is that?" I was like, and they're like, "No, this is my cigar." "Oh, that's your cigar," and that, and then you start talking to them, and
There you
you
go.
start, and then when you come to see, like you said, you walk out of there like last time I was in the event.
Yeah.
People would give me their number, Instagram this, yo,
Yep.
this is my thing, and I was like, "Yo, that's cool," you know what I mean? Like, and that's how you build relationship and start
Of
knowing people,
course.
stuff like that, which is a good thing.
Of
So,
course.
and also a shout out to all the ladies out there, all the ladies smoking cigars, man. Ladies in the cigar
Yeah,
world,
man.
man, heavy man, and it's all family.
Shout out to everybody. Yeah. No, I mean, so how long you guys already been established?
Uh,
Not a year yet,
yeah,
right?
it's actually been I think a year and like 3 months if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, yeah, time
Really?
flies,
Wow,
man.
bro. Time flies, man. Time flies when you're having fun, bro. That's how it is.
Yeah, we got the
God
first order
damn,
last May,
bro.
right?
Yeah, we're 2 orders in. We
That's
have another order that is in the works right now. So yeah, we're moving up to our third order. The
Okay.
beauty about it is that every order starts to get bigger. So
All right.
that's a good indicator, I guess, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah,
That's good, man.
yeah.
yeah.
Wow, bro. That's
We
amazing,
haven't
bro.
changed, like like we were talking about before, like the different cigars and to try different tobacco, come up with something different. Like at this point, like I told my brother, we could just stay with these three cigars for now and
Yep.
just stay there and do something really, catch your attention that we like or whatever. Okay, you know what? Let's go with this one, try something different. But yeah, so far for now, I'm pretty happy with it. And
And you don't wanna overwhelm yourself either, because then if you
exactly,
start
yeah,
dealing if you start dealing with now you working with 4 blends, 5 blends, 6 blends, like now you got too much on your plate now, and it's like
Yeah,
let's just stick with what we got for now and let's keep it moving. Let's just ride it out.
okay.
yeah, man. But yeah, so far it's been a great journey, man. Like I say, we rookie at this in the sense of having your own cigar and dealing with tobacco and learning about tobacco and meeting people, going to factory, going to the fields, doing this, doing that. I mean, back then we just used to sit down and enjoy, legacy brand and boutique brand. So we used to just smoke and go to the lounges. But now it's different because now you got your brand and you still like to smoke the other brands and
Yeah, of course.
it's like a mix of a lot of things, like you said. But
Hmm.
and so far, I'm happy and looking forward to get going more. And let's see what this go to. You know what I
So
mean?
you
So
guys actually got your cigars in any lounges like in the Northeast or anything like that yet, or not yet?
The only place that we have it right now is in 1881 restaurant and bar right there in Kissimmee.
Okay, okay,
Uh, the pop over there. So he has them at the store. That's
okay.
the
That's
first
good.
and only. So he popped our sherry from that angle.
That's
Um,
good, man. That's what's up, bro.
yeah, but we got to do more of it. Now that Moreno was able to change his work schedule, I can drag him to more places.
yeah, definitely, man. Because
I'm always out there, but I'm missing my partner. He's
There
there.
you go, man. There you go. That's what it's all
no,
about.
for real, man. Because at the end of the day, man, like I used to work. I was working nights for like a couple of years, 3, 4 years, and it's tough working nights because then you got the morning to do what you got to do, and then all the event was happening in the afternoon and the
That's what
nighttime.
it is. Yeah.
And then even Jocelyn, when he was doing his live and stuff, it was hard for me just to jump in, and it's like, come on, man, I got to try to do something with the schedule here.
Yeah.
So a new position came up for the morning, so apply for it. Thank God I got it. So now we can get together more, and
There you go,
I'll be
man.
jumping more in all the events and stuff like that. So
That's what's up, man.
We have a comment here on Instagram. What's going on, Meaning? What's up, brother? Blood, sweat, and cigars. Starting with a few blends will be beneficial. You will build your customer base and brand loyalty, and your next release will be even better.
Definitely
I
agree.
agree. I agree. You cannot just go crazy and go with all these type of blends and stuff like that. You gotta focus on one and then get on the second one. And like you said, once you start making that fan
Yeah.
base, um, it's paving your way towards
Hmm.
success,
Yeah.
basically, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And and there's a specific boutique brand. I'm not gonna mention the name. That for me, they have been the example when it comes to boutique brand. The way they started on Instagram, the way they started uh, uh, with their brand, the way they did it back then. Back then, people thought it was madness, and now you can tell it was a success because of the way they did it. They focus on one blend, promo that one blend. That's it. This blend is not coming anymore. Let's do the second
Yeah.
blend. Advertise it. This blend is not coming anymore. Gone. And then little by little, and now they have all those blends in regular production
Yeah.
because everybody wanted
Yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? So there's strategies. Like I was saying, you gotta analyze the market, study the market, trends, and what people like, what people are smoking. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's a passion, but at the end of the day, we're here to, you guys are here to sell
Yeah. Of
cigars too.
course.
It's not only the passion is there, but you also want to make your business
Yes.
successful. So you gotta sell
oh no,
cigars for it to happen and for you
100%,
guys to
hundred
grow. You
percent.
know what
You
I'm
have to sell cigars. I mean,
Yep.
that's the key to keep making cigars. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you have to make money, to spend money. So
Yep.
you sell cigars, you buy more cigars, get more tobacco, get more stuff done,
saying?
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only
that's
way
the
you can
way it
do it. You
is.
know what I mean? Like
That's the
Because
way
especially
it
yeah.
is.
yeah, I mean, like when we got like the first. I remember when we got like the first order and stuff like that. So being new at this is like I told my brother, we're gonna have to sacrifice a couple of like some cigars.
Yes.
But,
Of course.
to have to like give people cigars, and the way we did it was like I wasn't just giving cigars to everybody. You know what I mean? Like if you're a cigar smoker or whatever, then I know you're gonna enjoy the cigar, and you know you're gonna
Hmm.
sit down and relax and smoke your cigar, and enjoy or whatever. 100%. Like here, man, look, this is my blind or whatever. But like, if you don't smoke cigars, you smoke cigarettes or whatever the case may be,
No.
or you
No. No.
just like got to do it to mess around. It's a waste of cigar for me. You know
Yeah.
what
It
I mean?
is.
Not a waste of cigar for me, but it also is a waste of tobacco that somebody else can enjoy as well.
Yes. Yep.
So that's something that in the beginning was kind of tough because when people know, oh man, you got your cigar, people expect like you're just going to start throwing cigars out
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and we did give we gave a lot of cigars so people could try and smoke the cigars and stuff. Of course, it happens. Anything that you start, anything you start building, you got to like do stuff like that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but
He's got to be a little picky with it.
yeah, of course.
It's not a trend; it's a culture.
And what a lot of people also tend to forget is that when the one of the biggest difference between like legacy brands and like boutique brands is that most of probably 99%, 100% of the legacy brand owners, they don't have a 9 to 5 job. Boutique brand owners do. They actually do. That's not
They do.
Yeah,
tobacco related. So
yes,
people forget that. They forget that the legacy brand owners, their business is 100% tobacco, is
Yep.
around that because they've been around
Yeah,
for so
yeah,
long. Where a boutique owner, he's only doing that on maybe the weekends and weeknights or
Yep.
whatever schedules got you. You know, you got like if you work the night shift, but they only got a few hours of the day to really invest in that product and maybe a certain amount of cash flow that they can because they got bills to pay. Where a legacy brand doesn't have to worry about that. They got a whole staff, they got a whole
Yep.
management team, a whole retail department, a whole customer service. They take
distribution team.
yeah, they
Hey,
take care of all of that. Where you guys are the ones that are physically putting in all of that, that blood, sweat, and tears. So you have a right to be selective to who you're gonna give those cigars to, or what events you're gonna be a part of, or where you're gonna sell your cigar, what you're gonna do with it. Like you have the right to do that because at the end of the day, it's an investment that you're putting your all into.
it's an investment.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's an
Yep.
investment.
You have to.
It's an investment.
Yeah.
And
But little by little, we like I said, this is a journey. You just learn for
yes, yep,
every step. You go learn. You know what I mean? Learn that. And it's a lot into it, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot to learn from this, but at the same time, it's a great journey. If you enjoy it, you like it, you will enjoy the whole thing.
yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying, bro. You're gonna learn
yeah,
along the way. You're gonna make some mistakes along the way. It's the way that we're gonna learn anyway. So just enjoy the
And
ride. You know what I'm
the only
saying?
good thing with the legacy,
You
the legacy brand, like you were saying before, they got another thing that is good for them because let's say they make, I don't know, 500,000 or 400,000 cigar, whatever, and they only they only sold 300,000 or 350,000. Those 50,000 cigars left, they don't lose it. They'll give it to
nope,
the store. They sell it as an
yep,
overruns.
yep,
People still buy them for bundles. You know what I mean?
yep.
they never
They never
lose.
lose, man.
Yeah,
They
they
will
still
never
They
sell
lose.
it.
sell them. They sell them to other people that they slap their bands on it. Now they're a boutique brand. You know
Yes.
what
Yeah,
I mean?
and
It's a
that's
there's a lot of gimmicks behind it, but listen, man, it is what it is, bro. So I have one question for you now because you just said that it's a learning thing. So I know you only said that you've been around for a year and 3 months, but when you guys released the Clima cigar, and then you released the Tio Jose one, what was the how different was your mindset when you guys did the Clima one that when you did the Tio Jose? Like, were you guys a little bit more at ease with that release, or were you still kind of like, damn, is the second one? Let's see how this one. How was your mindset going into the second one than it was in the first?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's definitely the confidence level was there already. I think with the first one, you're always very nervous, right? So you
Yeah,
want to make sure that you, like, yeah, I mean, the money's there. You need the money, but it's like, okay, the overall mission is how people are going to enjoy it. So
yeah,
I think it was a lot of nerves for the first one. How's the construction gonna hold up? How is the quality gonna hold up? How are people gonna receive it, and so on. I think with the Tio Jose, already having that experience and going through that
yeah.
path a little bit, at least for me, it was I was more confident about it. I was
Okay.
more. It was easier for me to to
Mm-hmm.
speak about it, to put it out there, because I guess I had trust in the quality of it, so I didn't have to
Yes.
worry about that anymore.
Okay.
So now it was just about, hey, this is new, it's a new blend, it's different. As we mentioned earlier, tool now going to give you a different experience. So it definitely made an easier path.
All right. Good stuff.
Still full of lessons, but definitely an easier path.
yeah.
No, Remy's he hit it right on the head with that. He's definitely was like nervous in the beginning because of the cigar. Like people are gonna accept it, how people are gonna like it, the whole the construction, the consistency of the cigar. But um, something that one of the guys in Continental Cigars, Carlo, he told me that we were talking about the cigars and stuff, and he told me, let me tell you something. Nobody can guarantee you 100% the cigar is gonna be 100%. You can't
Mhm.
because you know why? You got many different rollers, and the tobacco, even though it's aged well and everything, and the condition is good, you're probably gonna have one, two, five cigars that gonna burn bad.
Yep.
Or the construction, they probably not gonna pull right or whatever. Like you're gonna find some little defects in there. Even happened to legacy cigars, right? So
Yeah.
when you started
Yep.
talking to me about it, I feel more like confidence about it, I kind of like
Yes.
ease out. You know what I mean? Because I
Okay.
remember telling my brother that when we was like selling cigar or giving cigar to someone, I used to look at the cigars. You know what I mean? Like how this one look, how this one look. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like try to give the best looking cigar, like
Yeah.
which is the right thing to do. But
Yep.
it's like when he told me that, I kind of was like, you know what? He's right. This is not like like cigarette. It's a machine that makes it, so it's a consistency on it.
Yep.
You're gonna have the right tobacco, the right thing. It's always gonna be a consistent. The same thing with the tobacco. They say consistency, but now you got 30, 40, 50 rollers on a cigar. Josely probably roll different than me. Remy probably do
Yeah.
different than you. So, it's handmade. So for handmade, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
but definitely, yeah. In the beginning was a little bit nerve wracking, but the second went around was more easy. Definitely,
I hear that.
Yeah, it's like getting over the need of perfection, right? So not just with cigars, I think life in general. Whenever you want to try something new, you want to like, okay, I'm gonna do it when it's perfect. I'm gonna do it when it's perfect. And one of the lessons about this, to Moreno just mentioned was that you kind of put that aside a little bit. Yes, you want to make sure that you are as good as possible, as perfect as possible, but you don't have that as a priority. You kind of just say, go with it. Whatever happens,
Hmm.
you're gonna learn from it, no matter what.
Yep. Yeah, man. Good.
Oye, David, saludos, mi hermanito. I always smoke at least 3 cigars to give it an honest review because of that. I agree, blood, sweat, and cigars, bro. I agree. You cannot just judge a cigar by smoking it one time. I do the same thing. I give it a second chance, sometimes a third chance, and then if I don't like it after like the third cigar, then the cigar is not for me. I would never say this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like cigar is not for me. Simple as
Yeah.
you know
that.
what, Josely,
You know
Josely,
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's that's perfect how you put it there because if I smoke a new brand right now, a new brand comes out and I try it and the thing doesn't have no draw or burning horrible and it had a
Yeah,
tunnel, whatever the case may be, and I'm like, damn, I cannot just rate. I can rate that cigar that I'm smoking at that moment with that cigar, but I cannot say, yo, this cigar is bullshit. This thing is shit. I cannot say that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let me try another one. Maybe when I should smoke the other one, or maybe smoke. Try different times. You know what I mean? And like for example, like that's what I told Josley. I was telling him last time because when we got together in Corona cigars, right? Remember I was smoking that Legacy brand, and when I
yeah,
showed to
I
Josley, I
remember
was
that.
like, Josley, look at this, and Josley was like, yo, what the hell is that, bro? I was like, the thing was like the top of the cigar was burning here, and the thing was like this. That
Yeah,
cigar cost like what, like $15, $17 cigar, and then
Yep.
yeah, fifteen
you know what I
dollars.
mean.
Yeah.
So even to the Legacy happens too. So like
It
people need to
does.
understand that part
Oh
of the
yeah,
cigar.
oh yeah,
It's
So
happened to me
oh
plenty of
yeah.
times.
Plenty of times with cigars where you're like, bro, this cigar should not be doing this. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you said, these are handmade. These are not machine made, or
yeah,
these are handmade, and not everybody rolls the same way. Probably, you get one of the rollers, he's not feeling well that day, and he's not really performing at 100%, and he's doing a sloppy job. I mean, it happens, bro. How can you if you're a big factory? How can you maintain that quality control? It's really tough. Like a lot of people, that for you to measure the for you to measure the draw, el tiro in Spanish, the draw on the cigar, there's a little machine that you put the
yeah,
cigar in, and it tells you based on the weight and the whole
yeah.
thing. Nobody can tell me that a big factory, a big brand name, if they're producing 100,000 cigars a day, that they're gonna be passing through that machine a hundred
No.
thousand cigars. That's impossible.
Yeah,
Impossible, bro.
that's a tough job right there. Yeah, that's
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm talking about big factories. Like, I don't want to mention the names, but there's factories that they have 380 pairs of rollers. Because in Nicaragua, I'm talking about Nicaragua, they work in pairs. Like I do the filler and the binder, and then the other one is the one that does the wrapper,
mm-hmm.
right? So you're talking about 380. When you multiply that by two, you're talking about they have 700 and something people rolling between 2 to 300 cigars a day. Multiply that by 700. How many
Oh
cigars you
man,
get a
yeah,
day?
that's
Thousands and thousands and
Yeah.
thousands, bro. It's impossible for you to get that little machine and put the ping, it's impossible. So that's when you get this,
And
inconsistency
actually, that was
in
that,
cigars. It's
that was one of the
impossible.
things that impressed me with Continental Cigars, which is shout out to Candel Carlos Joel, who's the blender over there.
Yes, sir.
At least from what I learned when we were over there, we've been there twice. They don't have those machines, so they
Here you go.
Oh, they
that was
don't. Oh, they waited on
yeah.
hand.
So
In the
That's
trap,
crazy.
Oh
I
wow.
was impressed with that because
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the quality of the cigars that we get is freaking great.
Yeah,
The samples that
that's
we have from them are great, and they do it like just natural. So like, all right, I mean,
that's
Natural. Yeah. Natural. I mean, it's like Cuba. Like back then, Cuba didn't have none of these draw machines and shit like that. It was the same thing. The rollers and everybody, they're so into this. They have so much experience on this that they just get the cigar and they'll tell you, light it up. You're gonna have a tight draw. How do you know this?
mhm.
Because it weighs more than it's
mm-hmm.
supposed to. How the hell do you know this
And
shit, bro? That's what they
a lot of this
do.
company, like you were saying before about the rollers, like when you got like limited edition or you have like just to put like I guess expensive cigar out there. Let's say El Oro Blanco, right? El Oro Blanco de Davidoff or whatever. Like those like type of cigars like that. What I was looking into is like it can happen to the best. You could be the best roller, whatever. It can happen to all of them. But like they choose the best rollers and they put them to do those type of cigars. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like when you're in a factory, unless you have money to have rolling just for you, they just make your product.
yeah,
There's people that do that, and you can choose who can make your product. Obviously, you can do
yep,
that. I mean, you can go over there and say, "Listen, I want 2,000 cigars, 5,000 cigars, but I want him to do my cigars." You know what I mean, there are people that choose that. They like to do that too, but
yeah.
I mean, but in that case, like that's another level type of stuff. So,
of
And,
course,
and,
yeah,
and to what Justin said earlier, you got to keep the orders happy. So
oh yeah, man.
yeah,
we were lucky the second time that we went, it was a Friday, and we met the rollers, right? And they were all there working, and we're like, yo, what do you guys want? We got the snacks, we got them, what they love the best from La Reserva. All right, we're going to make sure that when you think about us, we're going to keep you happy.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh, because, I mean, it's handmade, so what they're feeling, the way that they're doing it at the moment, that counts. You got to make sure you look out for them.
Yep.
Yo, man, that's a lot of work. That's
And
a
I'll,
lot of
t-
work. That's a lot.
and I'll tell you one thing, bro. Like lately, and when I say lately, I would say in the past year, I've seen that boutique brands have less, have more consistency in their blends than these big name brands. Unfortunately, it's like that. Unfortunately, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's boutique brands that they've been in the business for 5, 6, 7 years already, and they're still fighting, they're still struggling, trying to get into shops and websites and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but because the other thing is that makes it hard for boutique brands is now not so much, but yes, it's prices. Legacy brands, they have the privilege that they
Oh yeah.
can, price their cigars at whatever amount they want. They're still gonna sell. Look at the new Plasencia Alma del Cielo, the
Yeah.
new one, the release from the line of the Alma Fuerte, Alma de Campo,
Yeah.
and all that. That cigar is between $28 to $30.
Wow.
People go crazy. People spend $30
Oh
Yeah,
oh
buying
man.
yeah.
that cigar. Put your cigar at $30. You're not gonna sell any. Not because your cigar is
No.
bad. It's just
Yeah.
because you guys don't have that name like Plasencia. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm smoking the Plasencia new one, $30, bro. You know what I'm saying? So people smoke bands, bro. People don't smoke cigars. People smoke names, bands, just to show off and flex and pictures, and that doesn't really impress me, bro. You know what? You know what impressed me? That I sit down with you, smoke, and you can talk to me about tobacco.
No,
That
100%,
Yeah.
impressed.
man. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I
You
And
know,
just like the fact that you guys even said that you went to Dominican Republic, or yeah, I know that that's our home country and all of that, but you actually went there to see
yeah.
the process, like to
yeah,
see the company
we
that's
did.
rolling. There's a we could probably talk to 10 boutique brands,
Oh
and
yeah,
maybe eight of them, and probably two of them have actually went out of the country to the person that the company that's doing their cigars, that actually could say, oh yeah, I met the owners, the rollers, and all of that. You guys could actually say that you went to the company, you saw the rollers, you
Yeah.
met them, and
Listen,
you saw the process that your cigar is going through, where other boutique brands can't really say that, because that's an investment. Again, that's when that's where it all comes back down to investment. And you guys are spending the time. You guys still got your 9 to 5. You still going out there spending your own money to see your investment in process. And bro, hats off to you guys, man, for doing what you got to do, man, to
oh,
try to get this, this ball rolling, as
for
what they,
sure,
what
No
they
for
man.
sure.
say.
We got David.
Yep.
We got David, our member in Tampa, is smoking at the Jose right now while in a jacuzzi. I bet he's probably naked. David, thank you for the support, bro. Yeah, listen, you can ask Rafi. He loves getting on live, seeing
Yeah,
me
oh
and
yeah,
Rafi,
that's
and then he gets on the jacuzzi. He probably gets naked and shit. He loves
listen.
that shit.
I don't know how you guys feel. I know you like to, you like to see people smoking your cigars, but I don't know how you guys are gonna feel seeing a dude naked smoking your
Yeah,
cigar in a jacuzzi.
he's
I don't
talking
know
my
if you
shit.
guys are,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if you guys are really, hey, but you know what? At
Hey,
least he's
that's it.
smoking your cigar. You know
Hey,
what?
hey, that's what it doesn't matter if he's naked or not. No,
Yeah,
Davidito, enjoy, bro, enjoy, and thank you
turn
for.
the
Yeah,
camera off, but hey, enjoy my cigar, man.
enjoy
That's
it,
how it
enjoy it.
is.
And I can say that David is a very fan of Dominican cigars.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
that's a
definitely.
conversation that me and him we have
Yep.
very often, and he's a very he's a fan of Dominican cigars. So I know he said Tio Jose is fire. I'm glad you like
Thank
it,
you,
bro. Glad you like
Thank you.
it,
thank
bro.
you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, we get people laughing now. Blood, sweat, and that's the way that we rolls, bro.
Hey, there's
He
just
doesn't
certain
play
people
games.
that like to smoke cigars a certain way, so
Naked.
I'm not
Yes,
knocking
it
it,
is.
man. I'm not knocking it.
And the funny thing is that he gets on the
Yeah,
jacuzzi, right? Naked, and then he smokes, and then with the other hand he rubs his belly button.
man. Yeah, yeah.
Whatever gets you to the point. Fuck it.
Whatever makes you happy,
Hey,
I guess,
what?
right?
Yeah, man. Whatever it is, bro.
Whatever you're into, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're still a brother, bro.
Hey, Rafi,
Yeah,
question:
man.
You smoke every day? Or no? Okay.
Dude, I smoke almost every day, man. If I so my schedule in my job, I work 1 week early and one week late. So on my early weeks, I'll smoke in the morning because I go in at 10 o'clock. So 8 in the morning, I'm already out here smoking a probably a
Okay.
habano, something. I'll do a Connecticut once in a while. I don't have many, but I'll do a Connecticut. But in the afternoon, like this is my early week, I'm smoking every day at
Oh,
nighttime.
nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I rotate, and then on the weekends, bro, I let it go, man.
I
Three,
know the
four a
weekend,
day,
yo, the
bro.
weekends
On
are
the
tough, man.
weekends,
I go hard on the weekends. Right?
yeah, yo, weekends, I'm smoking 3, 4 days. Sometimes I don't even post them on Instagram because I smoke a lot of bundle smokes. I personally smoke a lot of
That,
bundle smokes because it's not all about the bands. I like cigars,
That's what I'm
so I
saying.
have a whole dude. I have a whole humidor here that's full of bundle smokes. And that's what I
I do
mostly
the same
smoke.
thing, bro. I get bundles because I smoke a lot. So matter
Yeah.
of fact, I gotta get some more from Josely because I get it from. I like those habanos that he got.
They're running out,
And,
though.
and, and
Dude, I bought two of them, man. I love them. That's what I've been smoking for the past like three
Josely, you
weeks
still got those
already.
maduros too, right?
No, bro, they're gone. I'm trying to, I already spoke to the guy that I buy them off, and well, the company.
Okay.
And the thing is, the thing with the tariff, bro. That I was talking to the company, and they told me because I was asking them about, I want to bring the Maduros back because they sold out really quick,
Oh,
and the price, bro, it's double now. I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on? It's like, oh, I can offer you the same price
yeah, man.
for the
Bundles
fucking
is good, man. I like it, bro.
50%
They got
tariff.
some good stuff, man. Like sometimes you smoke one of the bundles,
Yeah,
like you know, yeah,
inexpensive,
yep, and they got good taste, man. Tastes good.
inexpensive, budget
Yeah.
friendly. At the end of the day, you still get a premium long filler cigar. It's just that doesn't have a band. Of course, it's not gonna have a blend like a freaking blend that you work in that you put more time into it because that's not the point on a bundle. But it's still a premium cigar, it's still a long filler cigar, and it's cheap. And in case you're in a hurry and you need to let it go, you're not gonna sweat oh shit, I spent $2 on the cigar. Oh my god, I cannot just leave it half, because I spent
Yeah,
two
because don't get me
dollars.
wrong.
It's not like you're smoking a
Don't
fifteen
get me
dollar
wrong. I
cigar.
love to smoke my cigars. I love these cigars, but even though you see me smoking my cigars or whatever, I buy my cigars.
Yeah,
Of
Yeah,
course, bro.
you
you know what I
have
mean?
to.
Like
You have
every
to.
stick that I smoke from my cigars, I buy it. You know what I mean? Like I don't just,
Yeah,
you
you
know what I mean?
have to.
Like so.
I
You know,
still buy cigars, and I have, I don't know how many cigars
you know
now
when
that.
you know when I started carrying a lot of bundle cigars because there was a day. This happened like 2 3 years ago, and I was smoking in Delaware, in my sister's house, and there was a guy that was there, and he wasn't really a smoker, but he smoked cigars. So I like, you know what, I that day I didn't take any bundles. I had a few legacy brands on me because I had went to a cigar lounge
Okay.
there. Long story short, man, I gave him a cigar, and I'll say the name. It was an Arturo Fuente. It was a Fuente cigar. I wanted a, I gave him a Fuente cigar, bro. He took 3 pulls and he said, "Yo, he got to go to the bathroom." So he came back without the cigar. So I'm like, what the fuck did he do with my cigar? So
Uh,
long story short, man, yo, like an hour later, he left. Yo, I ended up going and he literally turned the cigar off like if it was a
Ah,
cigarette. He turned it off like he smashed it,
uh,
like the
uh,
thing, like if it was a cigarette. Bro, after that day, I said, I'm never carrying
no, you can't.
like
can't.
my pouch without
Yep.
bundle cigars because that
Yep.
broke my heart. Because I'm like, dude, I literally just spent, I think I had spent like $13 on that cigar. And I was like, dude,
yeah,
that's
Yep.
you can't do that.
Yep.
That's disrespectful, man. I mean, and that's why I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm carrying
You
bundle
have to.
smoke so that if
Yep.
I
You
do
have.
that, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt as much as it did. It's still gonna hurt, but it is not gonna hurt as much
yeah.
as it did.
Oh, yeah, I
Exactly.
carry bundles of cigars with me too. Like
Exactly.
you know what I mean. Like if I go like I said, it could be a family cookout, it could be anywhere, or we're hanging out. People say, "Oh man, oh you smoke cigar? Oh you got a cigar?" I'm like, "Yeah, you want a cigar here? I give them a bundle cigar. Yeah, take this." Okay, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yeah, because
But it goes back to what you and it goes back to what you said that you got to be selective with who you give your
mm-hmm.
cigars to, because you don't want to give away your cigars, man, to people that are just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
good, and then dip it in water or something like that because they don't
Yeah.
want to
No.
smoke it no more. That breaks your heart, man.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, it might sound selfish, but yeah, if I give a cigar, it has to be someone that knows how to smoke a cigar.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
it's a
yeah, of
bundle
course.
smoke that you give it to somebody that doesn't
Yeah,
really, and they just want to blow some smoke, and you're like, I mean, it's just a $2 cigar, but I'm not gonna give out a 10, $12 cigar to somebody that doesn't really gonna enjoy it, because I've done it in the past and I've seen the cigar more than half just off, and I'm like, dude, what happened? Oh no, I mean, it's strong, or I'm dizzy, or I'm like, shit, bro, I just wasted a cigar. I mean, it is what it is. Be
no
honest.
man. Listen, and I've been with people too that even in the lounges, like I gotta say, like people that I know, and
still burning, man.
they go
Still
to this
burning.
to the cigar lounge, and we're there. And, I know what I'm smoking, so I told you what you want to smoke. And like, nah, I want this one. Sometimes they get like this expensive cigar. I'm like, yo, you know what you're grabbing? Like, you know what? Like, nah, I like this one, whatever. Okay, $30 cigar. I'm like, okay, whatever. You want to buy it? Go ahead, do it, whatever. Like, and then they light it up and they smoke like a little bit of it and leave it there. And then they're like, what happened, bro?
Yep.
Like, in my mind, I was like, yo, this is what the hell you doing, man?
Yeah.
You just leave the little shit there. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
man, I'm out. I was like, that's not a cigar smoker. You know what I mean? No.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
not.
Rafi, David said he was a disrespectful cunt. Rafi, you should have tell him something. Well, don't get aggressive, bro. You're naked, please. Don't get
Yeah, man.
don't get too excited, dog.
He didn't like the fact that I said to keep the camera waist above his waist.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah, I'm trying to smoke this to the nub, man.
Yeah.
This
I just
cigar is good, bro.
yeah.
It's nice and mellow. I love it. Real nice.
appreciate.
Really nice. No, listen, guys. I was gonna say earlier, I forgot. We got one of our members, Tobacco Logistics, Jesse. He's coordinating. I like when they ask you if they can cut it in
Ooh,
half.
that's like an insult.
Yeah, I've seen that too, bro. I've seen that too. Or let's just
I
buy one and
definitely would.
smoke and let's just share it. No, I'm not sharing shit, bro.
No, I'm not. Nah,
I'm not
that's not
putting
happening.
your saliva in my mouth, bro.
Nah,
Sorry,
that's not happening,
I
man.
don't. I don't go that
That's too
route.
personal.
And I've heard people, oh, you never been to a factory because if you go to a factory, that's the way you're gonna smoke. I'm like, fuck it, I'll go and I'm not smoke because if I that's the thing for me to go to a factory and be smoking in a group of guys just passing around the cigar, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I mean, now when you're in the factory, literally, like, and you just there with the, let's say, the master blend, you talking about like what kind of cigar you like, and he start pulling the stuff, the leaf, and he start rolling it. He'll make you different ones. You know,
Yeah.
he write it there, wrote it there for you.
Right.
And you get
Yeah,
one. Like sometimes you got like maybe like that's the thing. Sometimes you're gonna have maybe like two, three cigars in your hand. You put this one down, you're
yep.
trying this one, you put that one down, then you're trying this one. So yeah, but I don't think we never like pass cigars with each other like that. I mean, like in the factory now. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe you can share in the jacuzzi. I'm not interested in that sausage party, bro. I'm not interested in that, bro. I'll
Oh
let
man.
David do his thing, bro. I don't get into that. Fuck that.
hey, Josley, question about you about the cigar you're working with, right? Um, that's more like it's a Maduro cigar you're doing as well, or is it like
Yeah, it's a Maduro. It's a Ecuadorian Maduro, not San
okay,
Andres Maduro.
Nice.
It's an Ecuadorian Maduro, and then Esteli binder, and the same on the filler Esteli and Jalapa
oh,
on
Jalapenos a good
the
tobacco, man.
on the binder. So it's all Nicaraguan with an Ecuadorian
Nice.
uh, wrapper. The Maduro from Ecuador is not as dark. Well, in reality, Maduro wrappers are not dark. They're like brown, but a lot of companies they paint it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They put they put an oil on top of it, and they burn it. They cook it. That's how they call it. They cook it to make it really black.
Okay.
But in reality, it should be brown. So, but the Ecuadorian Maduro, it's in a light brown color.
Pero
So no, I
Jalapa es el
mean
Esteli, right?
Jalapa
Yeah.
Esteli.
They got,
So Esteli,
yeah,
Esteli is more. It's gonna give you more of the
yeah,
strength,
Yeah.
and Jalapa is gonna offer you a little bit more on the
yeah.
flavors. So, but again, that project. I've get messages from members. Well, when are we gonna? Because I know that at the beginning we promised that August, September was gonna be the release months, but again, like I said, we put that project on hold for now because of what's going on with the tariff in the country and all this crazy stuff. So I guess that will come probably early next year. I don't think it's gonna be this year. We already have the boxes. We already got the bands. That's already made. We already got the blend. It's just a matter of fact of just telling the factory start production and then put them to sit down to rest and then wait. We want to do 4 months instead of the 3 months,
Okay.
Gotcha.
and we're doing this with Casa Caraballo, by the way.
Nice.
So people that don't know Casa Caraballo,
Hey,
it's
Carvalho,
a personal friend
family,
of
that's
mine,
family, man.
really good guy.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
you you
man.
guys had the chance to smoke with him. I had the chance to, meet him already a couple of times, and everybody knows Casa Caraballo has excellent cigars. One of my favorite cigars from Casa Caraballo is the 828 Claro.
Yeah, that one is great.
Claro, bro.
The silverback is good, but the Claro for me is the one that does it for me. I
Yeah,
have
man.
no idea
Yep.
why. It's not a full body either,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah.
cigar
No,
for me it's
that's a great one.
amazing. And yeah, and so we're working with Casa Caraballo. He has the quality, he has the factory, and he has all the tools to make a good blend. And but that project unfortunately is on hold for now. I mean, I'm not in a hurry,
You
Moreno
know,
and Remy.
hey,
I
take
don't want
your
to
time.
pick out a
Take your time.
cigar.
They just need
Yeah, take your
Exactly,
time, bro.
it
No
takes
rush. No
time,
rush.
bro. It takes time, and yeah, love all the.
It's like us. No
I
rush.
love all the
It's like us,
knowledge.
man. We're not rushing anything, man. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Nicky Ricky, bro. I appreciate you coming. We still got a lot of knowledge to acquire, bro.
sure.
But I appreciate
Yeah.
you coming, saying love all the knowledge. I mean, it's a little experience that we've gotten through the years smoking and stuff like that. But there's still a lot to learn, bro. There's still a lot of things that we still got to learn, and there's always new things. And the tobacco industry is evolving. Now you get the hybrids. the hybrid seats and all this crazy stuff that is happening, and we'll see what we're gonna be seeing in a couple of years from
Yeah,
now, bro.
that's a good view, man.
The 828,
I know, right? That's
the 828 is fine. Great
it's gonna be a
Christians, bro.
lot of stuff
It
going.
is, he is, bro. Appreciate it. We're all a family here, guys. It's not about only Clima. It's not only about Casa Caraballo. We all come together, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh, if you're interviewing Clima, why are you talking about Casa Caraballo? We are a
Yeah,
That's it.
family.
well,
That's what we are. This is not about being selfish and, oh, it's just these people or it's just this guy. We're just a family and we're happy to collaborate. And you never know. Probably Clima will work with Casa Caraballo at some point in the near future. You never know what can happen.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
yeah, we would
Yeah.
love to. I mean, listen, Casa Caraballo. One of the things I love about, I mean, obviously great cigars that he puts out there, but also him himself. I mean, he shares the most knowledge every time we're in a live together and we
Mm-hmm.
smoke with him together. I mean, he doesn't hold back, man. He tells you everything, which I respect and I appreciate that from him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
man.
need that because you being your company right now, you're dealing with the Dominican tobacco. Maybe in the near future you might
Yeah,
want to expand and be like, you know what, let's try something Nicaraguan, or even if it's Honduran, whatever place region you want to come out to. Maybe that's a person that could take you
Yeah.
to that place instead of you going out there and be like making phone calls. Maybe that's a guy that be like, yo, you know what, let's call him, see what
Yeah.
he tells us. And that
Yeah.
could open up new avenues for you. And you never know, man. Networking, this is what it's all about,
You know
man.
what? I
Networking.
like that you say that because even though like we said before, Dominican Republic is our homeland. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
we make our cigars over there 100%. But I would love to experiment with Nicaragua as well. You know what I mean? Like I would like to go there.
of
I
course,
know
of
my brother and I
course.
was speaking about going over there. I think he got a try to like a trip setting up something going to Nicaragua for that.
There you
So
go, man.
and I just want to go there and experience and look around and see how it is and maybe one day.
You guys better let me know whenever you guys plan that trip,
Yeah,
bro.
man. I mean, you never know. Maybe Cleveland one day will be some Nicaraguans in there. You know what I mean? Like for sure, for sure.
You
Bro,
never
you
know.
never
That's
know,
what I'm
man. And not only, and even if you don't come out with something in Nicaragua, but at least you go to see the process that
Oh
they do
yeah,
over
a
there,
hundred
and
percent, man.
maybe see the
Yeah,
similarities, see the differences, and see different people and meet them and be like, yo, that looks interesting. That doesn't, bro. You learn from there. That's where you that's where the
yeah.
learning comes from.
Yeah, Josley, you ever heard about that tobacco too? I heard it's very good too for Condega. Condega,
Who?
Condega, Condega. That's from Nicaragua.
Oh, the
Yeah,
region?
in
The region
Nicaragua,
in
but
Nicaragua?
in Condega they grow the tobacco. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
heard it's
yeah.
a very nice
Yeah,
tobacco.
a lot of brands that use Condega tobacco,
Yeah,
but the main ones are Jalapa and
and
Esteli,
Esteli,
bro.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah. They got
Oh,
Ometepe
Metepe, yeah, that's
too, but a lot of Ometepe is a very strong cigar that if you don't know how to work the blend,
yeah.
the cigar is gonna smell like shit, bro. Like I've literally seen new blends being
yeah,
done with
bro.
Ometepe, with a lot of Ometepe, that when they light it up, I was like, bro, what is that? Like shit from a baby? Are you changing diapers? What's going on? Because no, bro, for real, it's
Yeah,
like fuck. So yeah, there's tobacco that that's why I was saying, like, if you're gonna work with a specific tobacco, as long as the factory know how to use the tobacco, the right amount and stuff like that, they're gonna come up with a new blend. But if the factory never worked with a specific tobacco, it might be a little bit tricky to to uh to
Yeah, to work.
work the blend. You know
I
what I'm
mean
saying?
that's.
It's just like when you talk about like vitolas, like lanceros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody knows how to do a
yeah,
lancero.
that's a
A lancero is either good or bad.
Sí, porque
Either you get a good lancero, you're
the
gonna get a bad
Lancero
lancero.
because it's not a big format, so it's like the Vitola. So you gotta buy. I think it's like a 38 by 7, right? Something like that, or 40
By seven,
by
yeah,
7,
seven
38
by
by 7.
38.
So it's not very
Yeah,
a big cigar. It's just long, but it's not really thick. But yeah, the amount of tobacco you put in there, I guess you gotta know how to work it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but
yeah. Of course.
all right, guys. So we got a comment from our dear Jacuzzi belly button rubbing uh, uh, fellow brother. Man, I tell you, so far I've had four Clime and one Tio Jose. This one, the Tio Jose, so far so good. But I'll tell you, are all you are good in construction and flavor profile. So far, I think I prefer the. So he likes a little bit more the Clime,
Okay.
but all of them are on point, fire. Thank
Appreciate it.
you, David, for
I
the
appreciate
comment.
that, man.
Appreciate
Thank you.
you
Thank you.
coming through
Of
and
course,
saying
man.
that. 7 by 38. True. Yeah, yeah, that's the right Vitola.
Yeah.
The 30. Yeah, 7 by 38 de Lancero. And again, that's why a lot of brands they don't do
Yo, I don't know.
Lanceros because it's so
I
difficult,
don't know.
bro.
You guys seen this brand? I don't know the name of it, but I saw some dude smoking this thing, bro. This thing look like a baseball bat, man. Like, yo, this thing is like two
Yeah,
feet long, bro.
Oh,
Like, this thing is like this
yeah,
huge, bro. It's
yeah.
huge. It's like, yo, he was like this stuff. He
that's
was
got
like this stuff like this, man. Like, I'm like, you gotta
no,
smoke
man.
Yeah,
that like
That's
you got
gotta be
no.
someone from Tampa.
What's that?
That's gotta be La Faraona from Tampa that did that shit, bro.
Yo, that thing is
There's
huge,
a girl,
bro.
there's a lady in Tampa that she does that kind of
Yeah.
things, like baseball bats, hockey things,
Well,
all
well,
kinds
the
of
shape
weird
wasn't a
shit.
baseball bat. It was just like a regular, let's say, 60 gauge
Funny as that.
or
Okay.
70 or 60 gauge. For like the length of the cigar, it had to be maybe like 24 inches long. I mean, you had to see
Oh
this
my
thing, bro.
god.
It was like huge, bro. I was like,
How do you keep that lit? How do you keep it
yeah.
lit? How do you
And
suck
I
believe it
don't
through
or
know.
not, man, like the
24
dude was
inches?
smoking that thing. It was going like people puffing right, man. But that thing is long as hell, man. It's like long, like 18 inches, 20 inches. That thing is crazy.
Nah, I wouldn't go that route, bro. Probably David would enjoy that in the jacuzzi, but not me.
I don't. The only thing about me, man, is that if you're a company and you're investing money to do stuff like that, there's no way that you could really be using like premium
Yeah,
tobacco like for a cigar
it's a
like that
waste.
because you're really investing a lot of money into each cigar, man, and a lot of tobacco. And I don't know about you, but I don't have 4 hours to smoke a cigar because I
Nah,
gotta take like 4 hours to
nah.
smoke. There's no way you're gonna be smoking a cigar like that big. Because the other day I smoked a 7 by 60 cigar. I forgot what was the name brand of it, dude, and it literally took me two. I think it almost took me 3 hours to smoke it. I was already to the point
I'm
that
done.
I it was just too much, man. And I smoked it because I was here. It was a Sunday, but dude, it was just too much, man. So I could only imagine what a tobacco like that is 4 or 5 hours at
Nah,
least.
nah. That's just for gigs, bro.
Yeah,
It's just to show off that you're smoking something. I mean, whatever, bro. Unrequested opinion is they could improve on the finished paper and print of the band. Unrequested opinion is they could improve on on the finished paper. And David, what are you talking about? And it could go toe to toe with legacy
Maybe with
brands.
the band,
What do you
maybe the
mean?
band, like,
Oh, you talking about
give
the
them.
bands? You talking about the bands on
Yeah,
Clime?
I think that's what he's talking about.
David, remember, bro. It's step by step,
Yeah.
brother.
Oh, that's something.
yeah,
It
But
takes
man.
that's good.
time.
That's good. He brought that up
And
because
No,
that's
no, it is.
that's something me and my brother was speaking about. Is we try to
I
keep the
agree.
same
I
same the
agree.
same band. You know, same thing. We don't want to change anything on it. We just want to do some,
Yeah.
some stuff like the
Embody.
brother's name more,
Yeah.
do
yeah,
something, man, and outline. Try to,
Que tenga
yeah,
relieve,
Correct.
shiny and shit like that's what I'm saying. Look, the
yeah.
eye, bro, the eye. If you do a really nice band like
So
that, 60 ring gauge is the biggest I smoke. I prefer to smoke smaller ring gauge and smoke more throughout the day. I'm with you 100%,
yeah,
brother.
man.
My
Agree,
thing is
agree, agree.
Robusto or Toros. I mean, 60 is my max. Above that, I got a dildo in my mouth. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. Fuck
nah, man.
that.
60 is
Um,
something that you sit down like you have like a couple of hours to burn, and you're gonna sit down and have like a coffee or scotch, and you relax and chill. You know you could smoke for hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, you get a 60 gauge. I mean, 60
Yeah.
by six, and then you smoke that. But you smoke
no,
constantly,
yeah, 60,
like
yeah.
you smoke a la cigar, like a robusto, the 2 by 5 or
Yep.
whatever.
But 70,
Yeah, like
80, 70, 80,
Yeah.
90. If you got big lips, I would not
Nah,
go that,
bro.
oh
that
no, I
route,
mean I
Nah,
bro.
see some
man.
people smoking
That's
some ninjas
crazy.
out there. I'm like, come on now, man, like that's too much.
Hell
Nah, that's
no.
crazy.
They're not
That's
made
too
for
much.
me, Moreno, bro. I respect anybody that smokes those big ringer years, but I don't see myself hitting a 70
Sometimes I like to change
or
the. Sometimes I like to
80.
smoke like like a Salomon type like
Yeah.
Vitola. I like that blend, some that type of stuff too. So
It might be a jacuzzi thing. Yeah, I
should.
agree.
It has to be.
No, no, David, but I agree with your comment, and Clime agrees
Yeah, no.
too. And I'm pretty sure at some point they're gonna do that. They're gonna make some. They're gonna improve the bands, and hopefully, because I can just imagine the same Clime band with that
Yeah,
orange. And what is it? Burgundy? Is it burgundy and
yeah.
orange, or brown
No,
and
it's like
orange?
it's more of a
You know,
Yeah, there was, so we definitely try to look at some designs, some stuff like I said. I'm not planning. We're not planning to change
oh,
anything. Just work with the name and the outline and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, it will look badass.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
It will
That's all
look
it is, man.
badass.
It takes time. It takes time, man. It takes time, bro. Take your
Especially
time with
that
that.
Tio Jose with that navy blue and gold. Tio Jose in gold with the
Yeah.
borders in gold, and then that navy blue.
yeah.
That shit
yeah.
would look fire, bro. Yo, guys, I only got
Yeah.
5%. I wanna remain here, but I got 5% on my
No, I
laptop.
hear you, hey man. Hey,
I mean,
I appreciate the time, bro.
listen, we've been on an hour and 45 minutes right now. We've done good, man. I'm trying to hold this over, but I'm feeling the heat on my fingers,
I'm
so I'm,
already
I'm
on my
gonna have
fucking
to
vape, though.
cut up. But guys, man, I definitely appreciate you guys coming on with us. You already know, man, we family. Whenever you guys need us, we're here for you guys, man. I have nothing more to say, man. You guys are outstanding gentlemen. Love you, brothers, man. Not because you come on and do that, but in reality, bro, you could tell that you guys are just genuine with this, man, and I
No,
definitely
they
appreciate
are,
that.
bro.
Thank
Much
you, man.
I
success to
appreciate
you,
it, man.
I
man.
Thank you.
appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for taking the time and always, man. It's always been a pleasure with being with you guys. This is like Josie said, we will do right forward. So that's why we did hour 45 minutes today. So thank you, Herb, for
Yeah,
what you do, man. You guys take your time and Josie, with the podcast,
of course,
get the
man, of
community on
course,
board and try to grow the community. This is great, man. This is awesome.
Definitely,
of
brother.
course, man.
Definitely. We're gonna be hosting for the people watching on Instagram and YouTube. We're gonna be hosting our Herb for August this Friday, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for the family environment and sharing the knowledge. Much love. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Uh, and
Hey,
so we're
Ruff.
gonna be going on the Herb on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
you. Nice. Be there. Be
Go
there.
ahead.
Yo, Rafi, you guys want to? Like, I mean, I know for Josie probably gonna be harder, but because you're in Miami, but you guys want to get together like in PA one day or something, or we go to some cigar lounge, chill.
Bro, you let me know. You let me know. I know you guys aren't too
I'm
far
far
from me.
away,
I'm in
bro.
Allentown, so you guys let me know whenever you guys want are doing an event or you guys just want to link up. If you guys got the weekends, I'm off on the weekends. Let
Nice.
me know,
All right,
man,
cool,
and
man.
definitely
Yeah, man,
appreciate
that'd
that,
be
bro.
nice, bro. That'd be awesome.
Definitely
Yeah, we can
appreciate
link
that,
up
man.
and chill. And
Yeah,
man,
bro. Of
Josie, don't
course,
worry,
man.
man. We sent to get you or something. I don't know what you want to do, bro.
Man,
Like,
I'm at the end of the world, bro. I'm at the end of the world, bro. Man, that shit sucks, bro.
hey,
No,
one
but
day, one
listen,
day I want to
guys.
make. I never been to Miami. I gotta say, never been to Miami.
No, one day we gotta have private
But
jets and be like, when are we getting together?
Oh my God. Sheesh.
Ralph is like, oh
Charter a
man,
jet.
Love the
Yeah, man. Damn.
nah, man. But like I said, thank you, man. This is great. Thank you for the
Full
time,
stop,
and
guys.
we
Yes,
do
it's
it
fun.
again, man. We do it again, man. We keep
Appreciate it,
doing.
bro. Yes, sir,
Keep going,
man.
baby.
I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you
Yeah,
guys
man.
can make it. Thank you all for sure. Your talks. I know I jump on late. Salute, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. He's a new member in Arizona. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully, we see a lot
Thank
of
you.
you guys on Friday night on the Herf on Zoom. I already sent the details on the channel, so I will send it again tomorrow. Tomorrow, just to take a little time. Tomorrow, we're gonna be live here on YouTube again. We're gonna be interviewing Haze Gray, a veteran-owned boutique brand. So we're gonna be interviewing them, and
Uh, he froze up.
Battery went
they're
down.
gonna do a giveaway.
There you go. Yeah, his phone. I know he was saying that he was like on 5% or something like that.
Yeah, I'm on 5%, bro. It just
You on
sucks.
Yosli?
No, I was saying
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was.
yeah. No, well, Yosli was saying, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, it looked like he froze up. But tomorrow we're gonna be having a live. Hayes Gray is gonna be on. They're actually gonna be doing a
Okay.
giveaway. So whoever wants to be on it, man, jump on
Definitely.
tomorrow. And they're gonna be doing a giveaway. We didn't even know about this
Oh,
giveaway. I think we just found out
Okay.
about it today.
yeah,
Um, yeah, literally. So again, man, whoever's available tomorrow, jump on, and they're gonna do a giveaway, bro. That's from them. It's not from us. So definitely appreciate them. But jump
And
on
what time?
tomorrow and we'll get this. Yosli, what time is it gonna be? 7:30 or 8 o'clock? He froze up. It's either 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I got it on
Okay.
my
Cool.
calendar. But we're gonna be on tomorrow around 7:30, 8 o'clock, something similar to
All
what
right.
it was
Awesome.
today.
Thank you, man. Yep. All right,
All
guys.
right, man. Thank you guys, bro.
Thank you
Again,
so
man.
much, man.
Thank you everybody that
Thank you.
joined in and
Yes.
appreciate it, bro.
Much love.
Much love,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you. All
Appreciate
right
it.
now.
All right, brothers.